Hey, welcome back to the Ready State. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about how to make my home gym a surrogate for the real gym, because the real gym it's full of lots of tools and accessories and devices that'll make it easier for me to get what I want done, right? Barbells, bands, racks, etc. So one of the things that is a signature of our thinking and of probably every good strength conditioning / musculoskeletal model on the planet is looking at rotation in these big movers, especially the limbs, right? Can my shoulders rotate? Well, it turns out that we loved a drill that we set up a band in a rack for called a rotation primer. And we've made lots of content on this. And basically the band goes across the J-hooks, and then you can create and practice creating all of this wonderful rotation at the limits of your position. If you go back in Instagram feed, we talk about how you can use rotation as sort of a diagnostic of when your range of motion really starts to fail you, right? If you don't have access to this range, it turns out you're also weak in that range. So one of the things that I have been toying with is what's another way we can get more rotation in and prime it when I'm just doing body weight exercises, or at least keep an eye on it while I'm training at home. So if you have a jump stretch band or any band lying around, you can do the same thing. Let me show you what the setup is. So for overhead, stand on the band, thumb always goes under. And now the problem with this position is that I don't have a lot of rotational resistance in this position. When the band goes out sideways, I have a lot of rotational resistance. So all I need to do, and I can unload it by choking up, but this allows me to get into some of these end range positions, and then I can add resistance with the other hand. So in this shape, I can be priming, elevating, depressing, getting in that rotation in the positions I'm after, and I just have to use the other hand to create a little additional load. So what we're looking for is that you can actually not just move the wrist and forearm, but can have access to that whole shoulder as it attaches through the full arm. We're looking for this proximal rotation. So if I'm going overhead, add a little lateral leg, and you'll see that you can make that brutally difficult by making the resistance a little heavier. Thumb comes underneath. You can reach this around your body and do a similar thing. So again, thumb reaches underneath. That keeps it so that I can create rotation, but I don't have a lot of rotation here. So guess what I can do? For this front rack position, add a little sideways, and I can cook myself before I do my home floor pressing, before I do my Turkish get-ups, or if I just want to work on some shoulder rotation health, easy to do. So think about our archetypal shoulder positions. Overhead, this front rack, out to the side. Can you create rotation in those three planes? Use a thin band, use a voodoo band, step on it, wrap around your body, use your other hand for a little bit of additional load modulation, and you have a portable rotation primer. No excuses.